At muling nagbabalik ang The Nationals Philippine Open 2022. Ito na nga ang group stage, match number 2. Ako nga pala si Beef Mami and here with me today is Red Queen. Ito na nga ang RQXBM. Ayun, nadig mo na yun. Let's go!
Let's go, yes! At saka hindi lang pang local yung kasama natin dito.
Ay, eto
World famous Beef Mami in the house. Wait, pero alam mo, just to give this guys, you know, a little of what happened kanina. Yun nga, sobrang bilis ng laban kanina. Sa sobrang bilis, di natin nakita kung ano nangyari. Pero hindi, kidding aside, no, ang next match natin dito is of course yung Signal Ultra Warriors natin and yung Laos Playbook Eagles. At meron akong narinig kanina dun sa dugout, sabi nga ni partner Bravo 6. Nagkaroon daw ng konting trash talkan. Sabi,
Ay, ano tong chismis na to?
hindi daw tayo aabot ng control.
Ay, I mean, well, technically, ang ganda nung storyline na yan, di ba? Kasi so far, medyo bihira talaga natin nakikita yung control, di ba? And so, you know what? I'm not gonna be surprised, pero it can easily go the other way around, di ba?
Siyempre, ito yung ano ang Signal Ultra Warriors natin, second place natin, tapos third yung Laos natin. So it's definitely going to be an interesting fight. Medyo ihahanda ako na beef yung yung walis natin dito. But before anything else, ito po ang unang team natin, ang intro ng ating players. Here we go. So there you go guys. Ayan, nakikita nyo naman yung mga nagwagwapuhan natin at confident nating players coming from Laos Playbook Eagles, Demores Klo, Joshua Shifra, Unknown, and of course, Sinams. Ayan, medyo sumisingkit-singkit pa, Bifo.
Oo nga eh. As in, sobrang ready na talaga ng team na to. Ayaw na maging third seed. Gusto nila just to overtake Signal Ultra Warriors. Kasi nga, di ba, Eagles sila. And for Signal Ultra, Warriors sila. So, tignan natin kung mapapana ngayon yung Eagles. Pero, you know what? Feeling ko they might soar high for today, especially since with their run the past 3 days. Sobrang ganda talaga. And I feel like in day number 3, they were able to get a lot of points going up against Bren Esports, which I feel like, ePro rather, na solid din na team.
Yes, I agree with you. Heavy hitters nga tong dalawang teams natin dito. Tsaka gusto ko yung may konting trash talk talaga. Kasi it really, you know, spice things up talaga. Kasi may kakain ng salita kapag halimbawa hindi natupad yung sinasabi nila kanina.
But speaking of the man himself, the strongest of the bunch compared to this team, Signal Ultra Warriors. At ito na nga, titignan natin itong Signal Ultra Warriors. And for me, yung pinaka-spotlight talaga when it comes to the player here is definitely going to be Yaku. Siya yung pinaka-madaming kills dito sa leaderboards natin with 199. And not only that, going into the KDA leaderboards, nandan din yung si Kenshi. So, sobrang stack talaga ng team na to.
Sorry na. Oh my gosh. Eto guys,
Yung
grabe.
speaking mo si Kenshi, gisingin nga natin eh. Hoy, kailangan niya ng ano. Wala, natulog na din.
Grabe. Alam mo, talagang pinapakita talaga nila dito na talagang medyo galingan nyo naman. Bigyan nyo naman kami ng konting challenge dito, guys. Talagang gusto ko talagang makita kung aabot ba tayo ng control or hindi. Pero I agree with you, Beef, no? Si Yaku natin nung Thursday yung day 3 natin, no? Ilang beses siya nag-MVP. Ilang beses ko siya talagang tinawag during nung nagka-cast kami. Kaya I'm also looking forward kung tawag dito, kung paano na naman niya bibigyan tayo ng mga malupitang mga clutch moves na naman dito, guys.
Speaking of clutches, as in both of these teams, they know how to clutch in each game mode. Feeling ko kung ano yung weakness yung isa, yun yung really powerful move going in from the other side. And now, speaking of, ito yung pinaka-importante, maps and modes kung ano ang mababan nila. Tignan natin, yung Signal Ultra Warriors, Standoff Purifier ban para sa kanila, LPE, Slums, and Sparrow. So that says a lot. Mukhang walang ihawan dito, pero mukhang Gravity Vortex at Claw pwede magamit.
Favorite ko rin yung Gravity Vortex din kasi makikita ko na naman dito yung mga galawang Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Yes. So looking at yung mga sunod-sunod natin na mga game modes dito. So of course, hardpoint natin, ang favorite ng lahat. Ayan, firing range natin. Take off for our search and destroy. And if, kung aabot nga tayo ng control, it will be inside Hacienda.
Ay, favorite ko to. I mean, ito yung mapa na gusto talaga iba ng lahat ng mga teams and hopefully, fingers crossed, makapunta tayo doon sa control matchup. But finally, we're here in a map that we always see. Diba? Sobrang paborito talaga nito no? Firing range in all game modes dito for hardpoint.
Full riot na naman ang mawi-witness natin dito. And yun nga, yung gusto ko dito sa hardpoint kasi talagang mabilisan Alam mo yung sunod-sunod yung bakbakan na tipong kulang na lang mag-grab tayo dito guys dahil talagang hindi tayo pinagpapahinga dun sa mga trade-off na nababasa or nakikita natin dito. So here we go. In just a few seconds, game number 1 will start.
And here we go, game number 1. Tignan natin kung sino makakakontrol when it comes to the trailer, which is the most important point nga pala dito for P1, not just that, P2 as well. And so far, wala sa kanila. And just like that, there's gonna be a lot of gunfights happening dito sa mid. And so far, control already being contested here in trailer.
Yes, impisa na agad ang ating mga Signal Ultra Warriors ang pag-apak. Pero tingnan mo, walang umapak this time. Pero again, this is hardpoint race to 250 ang labanan natin dito with 40 seconds on the clock. Na, right now, ang nakaapak sa hardpoint natin at bantay sarado ay ang Signal Ultra Warriors. So, player number 4 lang coming from LPE ang gustong sumugod pero isa-isa na naman sila dito, B.
Ito, top 10 na ang sumugod coming in from the side of CUW kasi nga, again, power position to na kailangan mo kunin. And even though LPE, tinry nila kunin yung trailer, pero parang wala silang nagawa dun, di ba? Walang masyadong kills ang nakuha nila in their end. And now 19-0 and rotation coming through already from CUW. So Signal Ultra, not only did they get points here, pero early rotation, very good with this Money Hill.
Tama ka doon. Early rotation, kaya naman naka-up agad dito ang ating mga Signal Ultra Wars at medyo nahihirapan basagin yung defense nila, no? Anyway, on your screens right now, ang ating MVP lagi si Yaku, but we are gonna jump into unknown right now. Dalawa silang nakabantay doon sa may second floor na pwede naman silang ma-wallbang doon. But that is actually a good position wherein you can actually take out those players na nandun sa open.
Ayun na nga. Okay, magandang defense coming in from CUW pero nga lang medyo mahirap kasi nananalo sa gunfights, especially coming in from Joshua and Shifra, just flushing out everyone from the point. Ayun na nga, speaking of, LPE finally goes in there for the break. Ayun na nga, 40 seconds left. Ang dami pang oras na pwede kunin ngayon ng LPE.
Ang galing, sabay-sabay talaga sumusugod yung mga players natin. Parang, sugod mga kapatid! Eto na naman, bakbakang malala. Pero we have actually 4 players that's right inside ng hardpoint natin dito. Now, player number 4 natin, tinatry makapasok but he's actually waiting for that backup. Of course, they don't want to miss that opportunity to have an effective push para ma-retake nila yung hardpoint dito.
Ayun na nga, sabi mo, kailangan mo talaga sumugod dito mga kapatid. Kailangan nyo iwagay-way ang inyong bandera.
Yes!
Rock and roll! Hanggang umaga! Yun na nga. Speaking of, magandang umaga para sa LPE kasi nga, pumunta na din sa next hardpoint which is gonna be a solid break. Ang ganda ng defense nila. Pero tignan mo for CUW, they're already positioned. 3 players ang pwede pumunta dito sa likod.
But this is amazing, Beef, kasi humahabol yung players natin dito ng LPE. 46-37, hindi ganon kalayo yung gap. Although, very good at very strong yung start ng CUW natin dito. Pero ang bilis ng mga pangyayari tsaka sumusunod. Ayaw magpatalo ng LPE natin dito.
Ito na, sumusunod sa galaw mo. And now, wala pang nakuhang puntos ngayon ang CUW. Haba ng hair.
Sumunod sumayaw sa indak ng panahon. Di ko alam kung tama yung sinabi natin, but this is what is happening right now. We got Joshua and Demars inside the trailer. Uy, 3 na sila dito. Nakapagbabakan sila at nakipagsayawan dito sa mga players natin coming from Signal Ultra Warriors. And on your screens right now, si Claw just got another kill right there. 2-piece kill. Ay, naku, he just missed that opportunity to take down one player coming from our Signal Ultra.
Claw with the claw. Walang masyadong nakuha sa kanyang claws. And speaking of, trying to get a lot of points, and even though hindi sila naroon ng gunfights sa mid, it's still really impressive na tignan mo yung punto, sobrang lumalayo na talaga yung agwat, pero yung positioning ng CUW, they're already there sa next hardpoint.
Right. Tatlo yung nakaapak natin dito coming from the side of Laos playbook natin. Pero ito na nga, early rotation again coming from Signal Ultra Warriors. Tatlo yung nakabako dito, bantay sarado. Pero hindi ko maintindihan kung paano gumalaw itong LPE natin right at the moment. Pero they need to establish a good communication so far. Pero maganda kasi 82 na. They actually have the lead on this.
Pero just as fast as they got the lead dun sa last hard point, yung feeling ko makakuha ulit ng CUW ito kasi what they were able to do, yes, hindi sila makakontest dun sa next hard point. So what they did, they shifted their attention dito sa susunod. They have control of the spawns and now hindi makatapak ang LPE.
5-man OBJ nangyayari natin dito on the side of CUW. Kaya hirap makapasok itong Laos natin. Pero they need to keep the consistency actually. Kasi madali lang yan mahabol ng CUW. Parang domino effect lang yan, Beef. Pag nakuha na nila yung momentum, definitely LPE is in big trouble.
Ang ganda ng break talaga ng LPE. Not only were they able to get scrap points, pero mukhang position na ang player number 3 to go in there. Tignan nyo, sobrang quietly pupunta dito sa likod. Not only that, he will get to try at least to get control of Trader, gets one petting information na nga coming from CUW. Ayun na nga, si Yaku finally finishes the job. Ayun, very important kill ngayon si Jello pati si Yaku.
Pero parang nahihirapan makapag-rack up ng points itong CUW natin dito. And for our LPE, they just crossed that 100-point mark, 104 to 73 with 53 seconds on the clock. Nakatapak na ang ating mga Signal Ultra Wars inside that hard point. At let's see if they can break yung defense this time at ma-retake yung HP.
Nakita natin from that first hard point a while ago, diba? Yung CUW, ang dami na ng puntos na nakuha dito.
Yes.
And for LPE, nahirapan sila. But it looks like the readjustment finally pushes through. And now for Unknown, sayang. Kung nakuha niyo yung patay na yun, feeling ko yung solid defense coming in from top 10 will definitely be amazing for them. Pero 27 seconds, wala pa din. Nakaapak. Dalawang miyembro ngayon ng LPE goes in there for the flush. Ito na nga, Yaku. Medyo mahirapan na nga sila kumuha ng points dito.
Yes, tama ka. Pero ito medyo kalat-kalat sila as of the moment. We got actually one player na nagstay doon sa may hard point na. I think they're going for that early rotation once again kasi nakikita nyo, we got player number 4 and player number 1 coming from the side of Signal Ultra Warriors na nakatapak, nakabantay na doon. No? They're not even giving you kahit scrap time eh. Gusto nilang kunin yung puntos eh.
Oo, kailangan talaga kunin mo lahat kasi may nakita nating instance na 1 point makes the biggest difference. And tignan natin dito, 116 and 96, kayang-kaya pa rin bumawi ng CUW dito, especially if player number 2 and 1, that's gonna be Kenshi and Yaku. Alam natin, ang galing talaga nila when it comes to the slay. Pero alam mo, nakita ko kanina, going into hardpoint number 1, grabe yung investment nila when it comes to all of their operator skills. And now, wala na sila. It's only going to be Yaku with 1.
Walang scrap time. Balagbagan ang labanan dito, guys. 130 to 99. 30 points lang ang lamang ng LPE natin dito. So there is still a big possibility na makahabol yung mga Signal Ultra Warriors natin dito. Kenshi gets a one-piece kill. And now we're shifting into Shifra. He just missed that opportunity to take him down. Pero may sumalubong pa na isang kakampi niya doon. And I think that was Demors.
Ang galing talaga ng Loud dito. I mean, Laos playbook just really know how to go and break a hill na yung CUW, ang aga nung rotation nila dito sa P2. And even though ang solid ng defense nila sa beginning, they just weren't winning all of their gunfights. And now, 145 and 108, sobrang layo na talaga. Pero tignan natin kung kaya nila. If they get a perfect 60 to sa next hardpoint, kayang-kaya talaga nila humabol.
Alam mo, feeling ko, inaabangan lang ng Signal Ultra Warriors natin dito na magkamali itong LPE. Pero so far, 150 to 108, yung consistency na hinahanap natin coming from the side of LPE, medyo na-sustain naman nila yon, no? So, kailangan na lang talaga nilang hindi mabitawan yung bola on this one kasi delikado. Pwede pa kasi sila talagang mahabol.
Okay, beautiful bait and switch coming in from LPE with Ipao, the solo hold here, winning a lot of it, getting a 3-piece. Yun na nga, yan ang kailangan nilang break. Not just that, sobrang kumukonti na nga yung puntos dito. Full 60 na nga yung sinasabi natin with Ipao, one of the biggest plays na nakita natin dito. Ipao.
Pau, kumakapaw na naman to lagi, guys. Cyclone na naman natin to goes for that wall bang and gets that a kill. Grabe na naman to si Ipao natin, guys. Gigil na gigil, ayaw magpapigil. Kaya naman favorite player ko to. I don't want to be biased, but look at those kills that he's getting right at this moment. Wonderful, amazing, grabe. Sobrang galing. Cyclone naman this time ang nakipagsayawan and gets another kill as well, jumping into Shifra. But a lot of them, medyo sunod-sunod bumabagsak dito. 159 to 150. Ito na yung sinasabi ko sa'yo, kaya nilang habulin yung score eh.
Oo nga eh. Kasi talaga, yung play talaga ni Ipao, nakuha siya ng 3 kill. Yun yung pinaka-importante for them, getting a lot of those points and not just that 12 points in between. Ngayon na nga, ang galing nila sa hill na to. So that was gonna be a really good investment for them to put Ipao there. Not only that, yung rotation into the next hard point. Dito nahirapan nahirapan yung LPE, di ba?
Oh, tama. Pero look at that! They were able to catch up dun sa score natin dito. And this time, CUW just took the lead. Pero medyo 3 points lang yun. Kaya naman there is a big chance na makahabol pa itong Laos natin dito. But let's see if they can actually pick up this momentum that we're looking for on the side of our Signal Ultra Warriors. Ito na naman si ano natin dito doing a massive spray run. We just saw that Gravity Vortex right there in the middle pero walang nakuha. So eto na guys, 172 to 165 still in favor of our Signal Ultra Warriors.
My goodness, see what happens with just one play from one player just changes the game. Ayun na nga, tingnan natin kung kaya natin makita ang LPE, kung pwede nilang mag-bounce back kasi ito yung puntos na kailangan nila kunin. P1, nahirapan ang parehong team, di ba? Yung parehong kupunan na kumuha ng points dito because it is going to be a contest hill, the most open when it comes to all of the hard points. Pero wala pa rin umaapak.
Yes, this is still anybody's ball game, guys. 185 to 170. Sobrang lapit lang dito. At nakikita nyo naman gano'ng ka-intense yung bakbakan na nangyayari between these two teams. Of course, walang gustong magbigay, but iPaw na naman natin dito. Sunod-sunod na naman, pumitas ng mga players natin coming from the side of Laos Playbook Eagles.
Ang ganda talaga ng Switchblade X time. Parang gusto ko bilhin eh, no? Feeling ko nagpapabuff talaga yung skin na to. And speaking of, iPaw gets more kills over and over. 191, 170. Like sinabi mo nga, it's anyone's ball game at this point. Kasi nakita natin kanina, when it comes to P2, CUW, maaga yung rotation nila. And speaking of, nakita natin early rotation player number 4, si Jello, nandun na siya. Pero nakita nga natin yung LPE kanina na easily broken. Ito, especially mag-isa lang ngayon si Jello dito sa P2.
Grabe guys, sobrang dikit. 191 to 183. Joshua gets another kill. Tignan natin, ito na naman si iPaw natin dito. Guys, galit na galit, gustong manakit. Pero anyway, we got play number 3 coming from the side of Laos Playbook Eagles. Mukhang gusto niya nang kunin itong next hard point natin dito. Ito si Demores right inside, pero si Kenshi biglang talon sa pintana and gets the kill.
Ayun na nga, sobrang solid ngayon ng hold ng CUW kasi ngayong LPE nag-spawn doon all the way back into firing range. So medyo mahirap talaga yon. Mukhang mas solid talaga ang defense ng CUW.
Yes,
pero mukhang with Joshua, was able to use yung Annihilator nila, was able to go flush out everyone. Pero yun na nga si Kenji,
Nice.
sobrang dikit na dikit talaga. Walang pumipikit.
Nanggaling dito si Demores naman na nakipagsayawan kay Kenshi, and Kenshi again hindi mapigilan. Guys, tatlo sunod-sunod ang nakuha niyang players coming from the side of LPE. So we're gonna jump into Joshua right here next. Then si Unknown naman natin dito, pero hindi sila makapasok. Impenetrable defense right now ang ginagawa ng ating CUW.
Ayun na nga, scrap points. Tingnan natin kung kaya humuha. But then speaking of, okay, good break coming in from LPE. Very essential scrap points. Finally finding their footing. But then si Yaku goes in there for the denial. Medyo wala talagang sagot. Pero si Shifra mag-isa, 27 kills to his name. Wala. Yung maganda dito sa CUW, di ba? Parang even though napapatay sila, they still try to contest every single time. Sobrang dikit talaga. And dito natin nakita kung saan nag-turn around yung CUW, di ba? So tignan natin, especially, actually important to eh. Yung LPE, wala silang investment whatsoever kasi sobrang nagamit na nila dun sa P2.
Tama. Scrap time lang talaga yung nakukuha nila dun sa hardpoint eh. Pero ito, we got at least 4 players no from the side of CUW that's right inside our hardpoint. And right now, it is being contested at the moment. Pero nag-aantay pa rin ng konting backup itong ating mga LPE. Pero dalawa lang sila doon. Tapos 4 yung kakalabanin nila sa CUW. It's going to be really tough.
Okay, they can end it here. Kasi nga, sobrang heavy ng util nila dito. 4 players coming in from Signal Ultra Warriors was able to do it. We need 1 God play coming in from LPE. Pero di talaga sila makapasok. Ace-key, ayun na nga, 2 points left. 1, and there you go. What a comeback coming in from Signal Ultra Warriors going into that second half of the game. Sobrang impressive talaga ngayon ang comeback. And ito yung kailangan mo momentum, di ba?
Oo, yun yung kailangan momento. Tsaka parang parang pinatikim lang nila. Okay, sige guys, bibigyan na namin kayo ng chance na medyo mauna sa amin. Pero grabe yung pag-reclaim ng crown doon ng ating Signal Ultra Wars. Again, they dropped the ball on that one. And of course, yung CUW natin dito capitalize on that one. Yung mga mistakes na ginawa ng LPE, advantage to them. Syempre, of course, getting the W dito sa ating hardpoint.
Grabe yung micro-adjustments ng Signal Ultra Warriors, no? Kasi nung first half of the game, nakita natin, okay, LPE, sobrang lumalaki ng lamang. Pero yung talaga, yung second hardpoint, yung play ni iPaw, wala na. After nun, medyo nahirapan na talaga yung LPN for CUW. Wala, momentum na sa kanila, especially coming in from Jello, having that 35. Yaku almost hitting that 50 club.
Yes, sir. 49 kills. Siya na naman ba yung MVP natin? Ay, si Jello pala this time. Okay, si Jello naman pala dito. And for MVP natin sa Laos, si Joshua.
Si Joshua. Ayan, ang galing ni Joshua, di ba? 1 minute and 57 into the hardpoint and 29 kills para kay Joshua. And now for everyone else though, on the other side, di ba? CUW, ang galing talaga ng teamwork nila kasi ang impressive. Si Jello having that 2 minutes into the hardpoint and si Aipaw having that 2 minutes and 13. Again, like talking about the play again, sobrang galing talaga ng adjustment kasi nila. Yung timing nila into P4 dun sa may wood house, laging hindi nako-contest yun ng LPE, alam nila yon. Everything else, alam nila medyo mako-contest yun. Pero for me, the most impressive talaga yung sa may trailer.
Yeah, ako ang gusto ko lang talaga dun sa ginawa ng Signal Ultra Warriors dito is yung mga early rotations so you get into the next hard point. Actually, ang ganda agad ng pag-establish nila doon ng defense nila, bakod na bakod. And most of the time, 4 agad kasi yung nandoon at nakabantay. Kaya hirap makapasok yung mga players natin coming from the side of Laos playbook.
Absolutely. And feeling ko yung adjustment coming in from Laos playbook is to stop yung push going into Woodhouse. Kasi every single time when it comes to the reset, nandun lagi yung CUW. Ang ganda nung rotation na lagi maaga. And nasa-sustain nila. For Laos naman, ang galing nila mag-break into the hill even though yes, early rotation yung CUW. There are times na sobrang nababreak nila yung hill and getting all of the scrap points. Pero that shouldn't be the case every single time.
Nababasag ng Sino Ultra Warriors yung galaw ng LPE. Kaya pagka talagang kunyari may dalawang matitira or gustong sumugod dun sa hardpoint natin, napapatay talaga agad nila. Kaya, you know, yung Laos natin dito, nag-aantay ulit-ulit sa mga teammates nila na mag-respawn to do an effective push, which is hindi inaalaw talaga ng Signal Ultra Warriors. Ayan, nakikita nyo naman yung mga best moments natin dito sa hardpoint, guys. Sunod-sunod talaga yung pagpitas dito ng mga CUW. And we can see just how strong yung defense na siniset nila dun in every hardpoint na hinuhold ng Signal Ultra Warriors.
Ito na yun. Ito na nakita natin si Aipaw. Yun. Yun yung sobrang gandang triple kill niya that changed the momentum into the favor of CUW. So again, it really just takes one special player to kind of just amp up his team, and after that, everyone else was so good na rin.
Domino effect talaga. Yun talaga yung domino. It can either work for you or yung domino effect na disadvantage ay na sunod-sunod kayong mapapatay. True. But again, yun nga, ito yung nangyari dito sa hardpoint. So titignan talaga natin dito, guys, kung sino ang kakain ng kanilang salita, kung aabot ba tayo ng control or hindi. Aabangan natin if kaya bang ma-hold ng CUW itong search and destroy at hindi na tayo umabot ng ating game number 3. Sayang kasi, Hacienda, that's
my favorite map. I love Hacienda. In every single game mode, yun talaga yung paborito ko. Pero talking about search and destroy, di ba? I feel like both of these teams, magaling sila sa search kasi may mga moments na nabibring talaga nila into overtime, both of these teams. And so, I feel like yung only team actually na really just brought both of these teams down is Smart Omega. Syempre, sila yung top team, di ba? So, feeling ko mas level talaga when it comes to the skills itong dalawang teams na to.
And there's a reason why they are at the second and the third place dito. So, ang points nila dito, Laos yata is 12 points followed by yung, if I'm not mistaken, Laos, right?
Yes.
9 points. So, konti lang.
Sobrang konti ang
Yes,
gap
konti
nila.
lang yung gap natin dito. There's still a big chance na makapag-overtake or mapalitan yung second placer natin dito ng Laos. But we'll find out kung talagang kung ano mangyayari dito sa mga susunod. But don't go away, guys, because we'll be right back after this.
Bibili ko ng gamit na hindi ko kailangan pero masaya ako. Kahit ano yung mahal.
Bili ng sariling bahay. Siyempre, pagkabili, dilipat mo ng bahay. Yung mga kotse, mga ganun. Titreat ko yung family ko, yan, mga kaibigan ko. Yun siguro. Tapos i-invest para siyempre, mas lumaki lalo. Siguro yun lang.
Bibigyan ng 100 million. Ayan o, i-invest. Invest para lumago.
Ubusin ko. Siyempre, do-donate ko sa mga nangangailangan.
Kakain sa lahat ng restaurant.
Cookies and cream kasi favorite ng lahat.
Chocolate. Para matamis.
Rocky Road. Masarap eh. Malinamnam.
Sinigang. Joke lang.
Joke lang, ulit pala.
Chocolate.
Vanilla. Kasi usual lang pero may mga flavors na alam mo yun, it will magre-retain sa'yo.
invisible para kaya kong kunin yung bagay nang hindi nila ako nakikita.
Invisible. Hindi ko din alam. Wala, parang ano lang. Parang angas ng pag-invisible ka. Ganun. Hindi ka nila nakikita. Kahit nandun ka.
Sa akin, invisible. Para hindi ko rin alam para yun yung pinaka pinaka maganda ng power.
Superpower? Spider-Man. Parang may sapat.
Teleportation. Para hindi na tayo malate at basita ng prof.
Yung world na lahat ng tao, puro masaya lang.
Sa kung napanood nyo na yung sa Netflix, yung sa Peaky Blinders. Kung napanood nyo na yung Peaky Blinders. Wala, lang kasi. Parang, basta angas lahat dun eh. Mga angas lahat dun. Mga gangster sila, mga ganun. Tapos parang makaluma na style.
Siguro Call of Duty na lang din kung saan ako naglalaro. Paano nilalaro ko?
Sa na lang. Sa mundo niya.
GTA. Kahit anong gusto ko, may respawn naman eh.
Let your plan kasi sweet.
Ice cream. Para din.
Ayo, we're back once again dito sa nag-iisang Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open powered by the Nationals. Siyempre, kasama niyo pa rin kami, Red Queen and Miss Worldwide herself, Beef Mami.
Grabe ma-intro to. Grabe naman. Actually, nag-iisip ako ng intro na pwede sa'yo eh. Pero wala pa akong mabigay so far. Pero, better watch out. Pero bigyan natin ng 5 stars si Andy, di ba? Kasi siya yung pambansang driver ng lahat ng talent ngayon. Kaya, kayo din sa comment section, rate 5 stars para dito sa aking magaling at malupit na co-caster. But speaking of malupit, this tournament is regulated and supervised by the Games and Amusements Board. But again, this game, it's going to be insane. Kasi nakita natin, sobrang lapit talaga ng puntos, di ba? S&D, I feel like overtime to for sure.
Yes, definitely. Kasi syempre gusto nilang patunayan na talaga di
Oo.
tayo abot ng game number 3, di ba? Pero tama ka doon. What an exciting hardpoint match between these two teams. Of course, ito naman yung gusto natin talaga dito. At ito naman yung lagi naming pinapangako sa inyo, guys. Kasi non-stop CODM action talaga dito sa The Nationals. At nakikita nyo naman yung kung gaano ka-brutal yung mga laruan na ginagawa dito ng mga teams natin.
Madugo. Brutal. Ayun na nga. And speaking of take off, ang brutal na tong mapang to. Search and destroy. Napakalaki. Dapat ito talaga yung sinasabi namin ni Coach Jericho dati, buddy-buddy system dito sa take off, especially dito sa search and destroy. Kasi nga, usually, you're gonna see multiple players go at you. And yun nga, kung namatay ka, especially kung ikaw yung bomb carrier, wala. Medyo mahirapan ka na talaga kasi once the bomb goes down, you have to go and retrieve it.
Shake, buddy-buddy dansa! Dito tayo sa take-off, search, and destroy, guys! One life per round lang tayo dito, mga tropa pips. Kaya naman, simulan na natin. Let's go, Beef Mami!
Let's go! Igalaw na natin ang ating katawan. And now, speaking of katawan, is bumaba na nga isa-isa si Joshua, nakadalawa.
Nakadalawa agad?
Oo.
Ang bilis naman nun. Grabe, di pa ako pumipigat. Anyway, we only have 3 players left coming from the side of CUW. Of course, number advantage goes to our LPE and we are watching Joshua right now. Medyo gumagapang. Umaahas effect dito. Guys, naku, huwag kayong magkakamali kasi matutuklaw kayo. But let's jump into the Moors. Ayan, good thing. Inaabangan nila yung bawat angles kung saan pwedeng lumusot yung mga players natin dito coming from our CUW. Naku, nice pa na si Ace natin dito, guys. And Joshua gets that kill.
3 kills already for Joshua. Tignan natin kung makakaroon ng isa pa, pero mukhang wala. Grabe talaga, Joshua. Nawala na nga siya. 3 kills already in the opening round. Hindi na nga nakapikit dito si Andy. Patignan natin kung pwedeng bumawi ngayon si Yaku. A 1v4 situation, but unfortunately, Chloe finishes the job. And yun na nga, ang bilis. Yun talaga ang hirap kasi pag we were talking about it, diba? Pag nahulog yung bomba, kailangan mag-readjust ng lahat ng teammates mo para lang ma-retrieve.
Pag nahulog at walang sumalot,
Ito na po.
Yun
Ito na
tayo,
po.
guys. Kaya huwag kayong mabilis ma-fall. Kaya eto na, guys. We got 1-0. First point goes to our LPE at nagtatawanan na yung mga ibang casters natin dito sa mga pinagsasabi ko. But we are watching Demors. He was able to get that 1 kill. So nabawasan na agad ang isang player natin coming from our CUW. Demors again goes to do that. A massive spray down. At naku, magkakaharap na naman sila dito ni Ace. Tingnan natin if kaya niyang patay si Ace. But si Ace sumagot na this time.
Ayun, ang ganda ng play na to. Iniba nila kasi usually sa launch pad sila sa launch base.
Right.
And now dito sila sa may P4 when we come to the hard point. So again, they're just very slowly going in there, but si Nams gets 1 player and that's going to be iPow. It brings things down into a 3v3 situation. So again, ang ganda talaga ng rotation coming in here from LPE kasi CUW rather kasi nga sobrang solid na hindi nila makikita, hindi nila alam. Basically cuts the sight line right now of Nams.
Right, so let's see if CUW can actually turn the table against our LPE. Ace na naman nagpakita pero si Chloe nakipagsayaw and he was able to dodge yung attack na yun coming from 2 players from CUW. Actually, ang ganda ng pagkaka-back off niya doon. But hello, sabi ni Shifra, balik ka muna ng lobby.
Ayun na, hello from the other side, ng sabi ni Kenshi. Nakita na nga, nandito sa balcony, pero buti na lang hindi siya nag-re-engage kasi nga medyo mahirap na yun. When it comes to the sniper, when you get 1 shot, okay, you don't get it, go and reposition yourself. And now that's what Kenshi is doing. Isa na nga siyang patay, pero mukhang wala siyang information whatsoever. Siya na nga mag-isa, 3v1. He needs to go and pick up another bomb.
Yeah, hello from the other side talaga. Bumenta sa akin.
Sorry.
But, si Kenshi natin dito, our lone wolf, last remaining survivor coming from our CUW. Let's see what he's going to do on this one gamit ang Q33 natin dito. Inaabangan niya kung saan pwede lumusot yung mga players. Shifra natin doon. Ayun, pero hindi niya naispatan si Kenshi. Uy! Nag-switch to our shorty Frozen Sun, but unfortunately, si Claw natin doon has the upper hand. So, it's 2-0, guys.
Unfortunately for Kenshi, kung naka-sniper pa rin siya nun, makukuha niya yun kasi
Right.
yung Nyorti, from that
Nyorti?
distance, wala siya makukuha. So, yung, wala. Nyorti.
Nyorti,
Distance lang
like a
siya
melody.
Exactly, in my head.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Si Nams naman natin. And then we're switching to iPow right now coming from our Signal Ultra Warriors. Jello actually has the bomb but iPow gets a kill. Napakabilis ng mga pangyayari. Dalawa na agad ang nabawa sa ating LPE dito, guys.
Sorry. Okay, back to the game. Ang galing talaga ng bakbakan. Ang galing talaga ni Red Queen pagdating sa mga kantahan. And now speaking of Shifra, spots 1, doesn't really quite get any information here. Grabe, ang bilis talaga. 1v4 situation. And now yung LPE ngayon, medyo nahirapan na sila. But Shifra gets 1. Ayun na nga. Magandang start. And not just that, isolated ngayon ang lahat ng teammates ng CUW.
Uy! Uy! Nice spot from iPow! Ang galing ng timing niya doon, guys. So, well, there you go. 1 point goes to our CUW. Kailangan nila yun. Kailangan nilang mahabol yung 1 point lead ng ating Laos. Of course, they don't want to give the upper hand and the momentum dito sa ating LPE. Kung hindi, nako, game 3 tayo dito, guys.
Oh, I really want to see that. The game number 3 is something that everyone wants to see. Pero nga lang, medyo mahirap yan kasi nakita nga natin before. Guess 1, Joshua na naman ang first blood. Tingnan natin kung makuha siyang isa pa. So like, yung point that I said kanina, ang ganda ng start ng LPE kanina sa hardpoint, ganda ng start nila dito sa SND, pero mukhang humahabol na nga ang CUW. But it is gonna be hard kasi 4v2 situation ngayon, especially with the guidance of Joshua, always getting that first blood.
Mahirap. For our CW na naman, Switchblade ang pumatay dito, guys. Pero naku, isa na naman ang natitirang player natin coming from Kenshi. Pero this time, makikita natin gaano ka-polish yung gameplay na pinapakita ng Laos Playbook Eagles natin dito. Kasi this is search and destroy. Utakan to, beef.
Oo, grabe.
Bam!
Big brain plays. And dun na nga, Kenshi goes down. Lagi na lang ang last player left dito sa Signal Ultra Warriors. And now we're going up 2 rounds into the favor of LPE. Okay, so mukhang ang ganda ng defense coming in from LPE, diba? And so attack, medyo nahihirapan ngayon ng Signal Ultra Warriors. Yung question ngayon, kaya ba ma-sustain ng LPE when it comes to the defense? Or magaling ba sila when it comes to the attack? Pero syempre, yung support mamaya. But there you go, Ipa with a really big 2.
Don't judge the book by its cover daw. Pero tingnan natin kasi mukhang Laos natin dito basang-basa yung galawan ng CUW kasi 3-2-1. Let's see if they can actually keep this consistency going on for them. But on your screens right now, si Nams natin tried to go for a shot, pero hindi na natin nakita if he was able to get the kill. Mukhang wala naman siyang nakuwang kill. Shifra just took down Ipao, pero sumagot naman si Jello natin dito and actually took down Shifra this time.
So si Nams, medyo nahirapan siya kumuha ng mga kills today.
Bam.
Now, Jello yet again, nakatatlo pa siya ng 4. Parang ko, at the very least, nakatatlo si Jello in that round. A 3-2, nagkakabulan na nga. Parang sobrang hirap talaga mabasa ngayon ng CUW na mukhang, medyo inconsistent ngayon yung play ng, nung CUW, diba? Pero okay lang, at least they're trying to bounce back. And now, it's going to be their last round going into the attacking side. Tignan natin kung kaya na makuha yung momentum from that first round.
Yun na nga ang titignan natin dito. But we are watching a Demors together with Joshua natin dito. Rotating. Tingnan natin if may makasalubong siya. Now we are jumping into Ace-Key. Back to Demors. Okay, boom! There you go. Nag-high na yung dalawa. Kenshi goes down. Pero si Demors bumagsak din.
That's a very good trade coming in from Ipao. So, I mean, wala. There's no advantage whatsoever coming in from side of LPE. And now for CUW, good read. Shifra! O, ito na nga. Hindi na makuha. Hindi malagay na nga. Sobrang hirap nun, diba? Kasi when it comes to that, you're doing so much damage already but not being able to sustain it. And now Joshua all alone. And now it's gonna be a 3v2 situation.
Good display of reflex coming from Ipao kasi ang galing ng pagkakailag niya doon. Mabilis yung kanyang react. Anyway, ito na naman si Joshua natin dito. Umiikot-ikot. Tinitignan ko saan pwedeng lumabas yung mga players natin coming from our CUW. Pero unfortunately, si Ipao naman this time ang bumarel and actually gets that kill.
Ito na nga, we're switching sides. Mukhang shaky pareho nung team na to when it comes to attack and defense. But obviously, we haven't seen LPE going in for the attack. Maybe they're gonna be consistent. Mukhang hindi. Tignan natin kung kaya nila ilagay yung sapatos sa kabilang paa at hindi sila rumampa na walang sapatos dito. And now, speaking of, they're going in for the same rotation na CUW did in round number 2.
Yes, oo, tama to. Pero ito si Shifra, naku! Uy, ang bilis nun, ha? Ang bilis na nangyayari. Kaya, alam mo, ito yung gusto ko dito sa Search and Destroy. Pag mayroong isang namatay, yun na yung go signal nila to actually push and move for the kill. Pero ito si Jello natin dito, again, nakaharap si Demors. Si Demors gets the kill.
Ang galing talaga ng trades coming in from CUW. And even nakapatay ang LPE, there's always one for the trade, always one for the backup. And yun yung sinasabi natin. There you go, Ipao finishes the job. And grabe talaga itong player na to. Coming in from hardpoint, such essential kills. And even though hindi siya MVP, nakikita natin sa screen natin ngayon na essential yung mga kills niya.
Yes, Ipao right now banging his chest. Grabe. Flexing talaga. Napakaganda nung last kill na yon. 4-3, ladies and gents. CUW ang nangunguna this time. Kenshi on your screen. Nakakuha. Pero hitmark lang pala yun. Hitmark lang, guys. Relax, relax, relax.
Oo nga, relax na tayo dito.
Ako yun na-excite eh.
Oo, ako rin eh. Medyo umiinit na dito sa studio eh, no? So, anyway, for Shifra, spots Kenshi. Pero buti na lang, doesn't get quite information coming in from him. And so, for Ace-Key, uy, ito na nga, ahas na konting-konting kumukuha ng informasyon. Gets spots one, but then doesn't really get the kill.
My Anaconda dead. Alright, here we go. Joshua na naman. Kenshi. Switching back to Kenshi, guys, from Signal Ultra Wars. Pero si Shifra natin doon was able to spot him and takes him down. And right now, we are watching si Ipao natin dito. Tahimik lang sa gedli-gedli. Biglang magsusurprise attack yan. Eat bulaga! Ipao na naman. Did a massive spray down and actually took Nams down.
Ipao finally goes down na si Demors. Ang galing nung play niya ngayon. And now for Signal Ultra, Jello gets one. A possibility for a 1v2 clutch is in the horizon. Pero ito na nga, bomb is gonna go down and ang layo ngayon ng rotation ni Jello. And not only that, he needs to worry about 2 players and also defuse the bomb. Pero syempre, sobrang kailangan quiet lang yung apaking dito eh. Pero ang ganda nung placement ngayon ng LPE.
Pero ito na, naku, makakasalubong na ni Jello natin dito. Uy, na-sandwich siya na parang salami! Grabe, ang pagpasok niya doon from front and back, hindi niya nagawa yung Jello from the back na pag-kill. But anyway, let's go. 4-4, guys. Reset na naman. Keeping it fresh for both of the teams right now. CUW goes in for the push.
Ayun na nga, sabi ni LPE, salami marami para sa one more round, one more shot here into the target that is going to be 7 points. And ang ganda ng crossfire ng ginawa ng LPE ngayon. Kasi parang alam nila kung saan pumipwesto when it comes to all of these games. Grabe yung game knowledge ng team na to. And now this is the reason why na sobrang equal when it comes to the points here. Now Yaku getting that opening pick. Ito na nga, battle of the snipers in this opening round.
Ooh, eto na si Shifra. Guys, naku, na-deads doon. So we already have one casualty from the side of Signal Ultra Warriors. Pero eto yung LPE natin dito. 3 agad yung napitas. B.
Ganda ng off-angle ni Aipa. Not just
Oo.
that, with the reckonance of Yaku's God Nade, Joshua goes down. A 1v4 situation. And now Klo gets one. That's gonna be one more, hopefully for him. Goes in there, yun na nga! Nakadalawa, pero si Aipao parang nahulog! Galing langit, biyaya ng Diyos! Galing CUW! Off angles nga!
Gaya. May pagtalong na ganap, hulog ng langit. That's actually the perfect term for that one. 5-4 again. CUW na naman ang nangunguna dito. Guys, race to 7. So 2 kembot na lang ang kailangan dito ng ating CUW para makakuha sila ng spaghetting pababa.
Ayun na nga, tignan natin kung bababa at bababa. At kung bababa na naman si Aipao galing sa langit, tignan natin. Pero mukhang he's gonna be greeted by 5 players from LPE.
Man.
That's not gonna be winnable.
Yeah, oo, 2 agad yung sumalubog sa kanya doon, no? No chance to really survive that one. Pero number advantage, I think we have CUW. 3 sunod-sunod ang nawala sa ating LPE. So tingnan natin how they can pull off a miracle in this situation. Shifra na lang ang natitira, guys.
Actually, saya, ang ganda na sana na push ng galing
Oh,
LPE.
man.
Kasi si
No,
Aipao lang yung
no.
nandun eh. And so, yun, napatay na si Aipao. Pero for some reason, medyo reluctant sila to go into the site. Unfortunately, nalikuran na nga sila ng CUW. And not just that, we're finally at match point na isang round na lang, mananalo ng SND at magkakatotoo nga yung sinabi nila, hindi makakapunta
Naaabot,
sa
oo.
control.
Siyempre, huling last shot na lang to. Guys, huling kembot. Tingnan natin kung kaya talaga nila tong isara or makakahabol pa tong
Huling
LPE
El
natin.
Bimbo.
Huling El Bimbo, guys. Tama yon. But anyway, ito na naman si Jello natin dito. Joshua takes him out this time. So, nabawasan na yung players natin dito coming from our CUW. Same thing goes to our LPE. 2 na yung bagsak. 3 na yung bagsak. So, nako, this is going to be a tight game.
And now, speaking of a tight game, pero mahirap talaga kasi bomb is gonna go down. And now, mukhang yung attacking side, hirap na talaga. Si Kenshi, almost lost one. Akala ko gagamitin niya yung Nyorti para sa long range, eh, no? Ano kaya yung attachment niya dun sa Nyorti? But anyway, I mean, at least that information is relayed going to CW. Like, okay guys, nandun sila sa may health center, diba? So, I mean, visitor center rather, going in there for that spawn retake. Eh, okay, mahirap to kasi yung bomba, kailangan niya na kunin all the way into launch center. And it's gonna be hard then for CUW kasi mukhang di nila alam kung nasan yung bomba.
Tama. Go Nyorti. It's your birthday.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, Kenshi and Aipao natin dito, as well as Aki, ang natitirang players natin from Signal Ultra Wars. Pero alam mo, he just missed that opportunity. Nagkamali siya ng pag-switch ng barrel doon kasi nakatalikod eh. Pwede niyang i-take down sana yun. Then, well, tapos na pero yun nga, nakaligtas, nakadodge.
Oo nga eh. Mukhang ang ganda ng play nila. They basically separated and then tried to go for picks and now medyo even tayo. 2v2 situation but 24 seconds left on the clock. Kailangan talaga natin mahitang LPE to go and pick up the bomb. And now that information finally goes through. Mukhang, huwag kayong pumuntang B. Huwag kayong pumuntang B. Nandyan, 2 yung nandyan. Hay nako, pumunta na kayo ng A. And now speaking of the bombs finally gonna go down and Aipao finally is, I think he didn't really hear any kind of sound you coming from there. But Aipao gets one coming in from that 2F. A 2v1 situation. And now for the Moors, it's very possible na pwede niya maklatch yung round na to kung ma-isolate niya yung mga players ng CUW.
Yes. Nako, Demors, nasa iyo ang kapalaran ng ating LPE kung aabot pa tayo ng Game 3 or not. So ito na si Demors natin. Guys, what?
Na-defuse!
Na-defuse yung bomb!
Nandyan, diffuse. Nyorti's like a melody
In my head.
that I can't keep. Oh,
Got me singing like, wala.
la la la, Laos Playbook Eagles.
Yes, sir.
Nahirapan sila. Ay, it's so unfortunate kasi ang ganda ng start. We keep saying this. Feeling ko yun yung pattern ngayon dito sa ano natin, di ba? Dito sa game na to. Laos always gets that upper hand dito sa beginning, in the beninging, di ba? And now at the very end, ang hirap i-sustain when it comes on their end.
Well, magagaling din naman talaga kasi yung
syempre.
players na nakakalaban nila dito. So again, this will all goes down to kung gaano nila ka yung experience nila. Kasi these are seasoned CODM players. Kaya naman talagang yung experience doon talaga magkakaroon ng banggaan. Pero ang galing pa rin ng ginawa ng ating LP. Kasi nakita nyo naman gaano kadikit yung scores natin dito. It's like a tug of war, no? Unfortunately, yung predict nga namin na medyo magkaka-OT-OT, hindi na. Tinapos na agad ng Signal Ultra Warriors natin.
And now, taking a look at our post-game stats, I mean, I feel like ang close talaga ng games, but obviously with iPow just popping off here in Search and Destroy, nakita niyo, sobrang daming patay. Off angles lagi ang kanyang kinukuha, di ba? And not just that,
Yes.
sa other side, kung nakita nyo, yung, I forgot who it was, but yung sniper, si Nams ata, only just getting 1 kill. And importante yung kung sniper ka, you give that information, you get those first bloods, pero yun nga, medyo hirap talaga siya. But now, let's take a look at the highlights and what we saw into that Search and Destroy matchup.
Grabe, unang-una natin nakita talaga dito si Joshua natin. Kasi si Joshua na sunod-sunod kumuha ng kills. Pero ito yung mga big moments again for our Search and Destroy. Pero ito yung sayang yung kay Kenshi actually Sayang yun. Kung sabi mo nga kung gamit pa rin niya yung sniper doon, actually pwede pa sana. But unfortunately, hindi umeffect.
And now for Shifra, ito din yung muntikan na din maklatch. Pero syempre, medyo mahirap na 1v3 situation. Medyo malayo talaga. You know, iPow obviously with the off angles all the time. Feeling ko, sana makita natin yung nahulog si iPow sa langit. Gusto ko makita yun. Sobrang laugh trip nun eh. Pero yun na nga, he just knows the angles, and if he went into an angle na you predict where he's gonna be, for sure, na-clutch na yung round na yun for LPE.
Yeah. Alam mo, what I like about iPow kasi alam niya talaga kung saan pupus. Tingnan mo to. Hindi nila in-expect
That's two.
yun, dalawa agad. It's just unfortunate na ispatan siya ng demos. Pero ang laking pa rin nun, laking effect nun.
Ang galing talaga nung timing na to. So si Klo, ayun, gets one, gets two, and then out of nowhere, iPow goes up there. Kasi yun na nga, he was so ready to get that third kill kasi akala niya galing sa likod. Pero
Tama.
unfortunately for him, hindi siya tumingin sa taas.
Alam mo yung parang may gagambang na hulog
Oo,
na nagulat ka na
gulat
lang
ka na lang.
Tawag doon, Mamba mentality.
Ay, galing! Yun kasi West Point Mamba
Yes!
low-kick si Klo. Grabe talaga tong partner ko na to. Sobrang solid talaga when it comes to the casting. Speaking of the MVP, the man himself, Yaku. And yes, even though, hindi sila nanalo dito, it's still very important for them to just really get so much kills. And I mean, sorry, nanalo nga sila, pero nanalo siya kasi tignan mo to, 49 kills to his name. Actually, di nga ako sure kung sino pinakamaraming kills dito sa tournament na to eh.
Ako lagi ko na lang nakikita yung mukha ni Yaku. Alam mo ba, eto na yung third time na nakita ko yung picture niya at iba-ibang mga posts. Meron yung flex, meron yan yung kanina yung ganon, at saka yung isa yung ganyan.
Wow, ano kaya yung next
Dami.
niya, no?
Iniisip ko
Tignan
na kasi
natin.
mukhang idodominate niya. Naging MVP. Sana all!
MVP ng buhay natin, di ba?
Yun.
So, for this matchup, it's going to be Yaku. And obviously, sinabi nga natin kanina, he had 199 kills overall. And obviously, with that 49 pa in that hardpoint matchup, plus this SND, for sure, mas tataas at tataas pa talaga yan. But, what a great match number 2. Last Playbook really gave CUW a little bit of a hard time,
Yeah. I mean naman, di nila agad-agad yan if they're gonna go down, they're gonna go down swinging, no? And yun naman talaga yung pinakita nila dito, guys. So anyway, marami pa tayong bakbakan na mangyayari for your Sabado, guys. Kaya naman, don't go away kasi babalik kami this time with a different set of casters. So be ready, guys. Dito lang kayo.